body today, man. We got to wake our peoples up, man. There's too much confusion going on out here. You know what I'm saying? Misinformation, which we got to clear this misinformation up today. We're talking about why the deportation of immigrants will not change the status of Black America. Your status will not change. If you wasn't practicing black power, black nationalism before they got here, and you not practicing it when they leave, nigga, you gonna be in the same predicament. It's not on the immigrants why you in the predicament you in. You was in that goddamn predicament before they even got over here. Nigga, Malcolm X was talking about this shit back in the 60s. You niggas was in that predicament then. What the fuck are you talking about? Long before they got over here, you was already in the predicament. He was already trying to formulate. Marcus Garvey was trying to wake your ass up, nigga, in the early 1900s. You see? So that's not gonna change. That's not gonna change. Y'all see, the thing is, man, I remember this one story, and he was talking to, I don't know if it was a comedian and shit, and two niggas was breaking in a house, right? Two niggas was breaking in the house. And the police ran up and caught one nigga. You know what I'm saying? They caught him trying to get in the window, right? And as they was taking him to the car, he knew the other nigga was in the bush. He said, "You could come out now. We caught." We caught. Even though a nigga got away, you want to, hey, nigga, come on. It's time for us to go. Even though he hid over in the bush, you want to snitch on the nigga. And so what I get from this is, because niggas in America was not, they didn't man up and get they own goddamn bag from this beast, because they see another nigga come over here and finesse the United States in a way, get them a bag, you get mad about it. You see what I'm saying? They listen, African people probably looking at all Europeans the same. Y'all didn't finesse Africa. Y'all don't, see, the thing is, and I'm not mad. You ain't gonna finesse me. I'm not gonna let you finesse me. But if I see an African, because they see all Europeans have raped Africa profusely. So they figure anywhere they could get a bag from the goddamn Neanderthal, that's fair game. That's fair game. So niggas over here, because they didn't sit on their fucking hands for so long, and yes, it's been a struggle. Yes, they've taken a lot of shit from us, but that don't mean throw in the fucking towel and don't continue to try to get that bag and make some corrections on how we move. You don't fucking give up. And so niggas ain't never really tried to practice no black power. You know what I'm saying? Or nothing. They finessed the Neanderthal for crumbs. And so here it is, some of these groups, then they say, the Somalis then went up to Minnesota, finesse Minnesota and the federal government for billions of dollars. I don't know if they did or if they didn't. But goddamn, if they did, nigga, shit, show me how you did that shit. Y'all niggas mad because the Somali came way from over there from the Horn of Africa and finessed it, and you keep bagging the Neanderthal. They up here formulating a plan, whether it's a grift, whether it's a finesse, or whatever the fuck it is. They operating like a smooth criminal. You feel what I'm saying? You can't get mad at that nigga because you sit on your hands and you accept crumbs from the goddamn Neanderthal. And then when you turn around, these niggas over here then pulled off the greatest heist in history, and then you wanna hate. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you getting your program together for Black America, man, and get the bag. You got the greatest opportunity to get the bag, and you ain't got no bag. You still out here begging, and they done came over here and fleeced for billions of, they saying billions. We talking about one group, billions. You feel what I'm saying? So, what I'm saying is, because real talk, the only reason a lot of these groups could get where they at today is because black people don't practice black power, black nationalism, which is the natural ideology of black people. It's in our nature. It's in everything on the planet. It's first nature, self-preservation. Self-preservation. You don't even understand that shit. Y'all niggas so backbiting. Y'all back and been backbiting before these niggas even got over here. Y'all some backbiting ass niggas. You see what I'm saying? Backbiting ass niggas. And can't get no goddamn where. And so you get mad at another group that come over here and finesse this beast. You see what I'm saying? This is where we at as a people. Instead of going ahead and practice what we need. Malcolm X was already talking this in the 1960s. So niggas was out of order back then. Niggas was out of order when Marcus Garvey came. Most of the leaders. Because they had to focus on that aspect of black America being disunified. And, and begin to lose the consciousness of black ownership. You don't own shit. You see, if you own shit, the money be flipping. You understand? You want a nigga to give you everything. That's what it is. And I understand our people, but goddamn it, we got to get out of this shit. We got to get out of this shit. We could take this shit over with our own ingenuity. I'm not waiting on no motherfucking reparations. You know what I'm saying? When we know good and goddamn well, they saying we got $2 trillion worth of spending power. That's enough goddamn power for niggas to get to flipping. Every nigga I know, whatever they got, they trying to flip it. You understand what I'm saying? They trying to flip it 2-3 times. Why niggas don't think like that with their own community? See, these niggas live in the community. They flip that bullshit. They want to flip that poison. But they don't want to get no businesses and get to flipping and doubling and quadrupling on that level. You want to be a beggar on that level. You understand what I'm saying? And that's where your ass is failing. And because you see other niggas that might, and that don't mean they necessarily got more knowledge in algebra or history. Some of you niggas is too historical. You know what I'm saying? You ain't enough economics. You could tell a nigga about every goddamn nation in Africa, but when it come time to pull a dollar out your motherfucking pocket, nigga, ain't nothing but lint. You can't pull nothing but lint. We got to balance what the fuck we doing. So the deportation, y'all niggas out here talking about the deportation of the immigrants from Haiti and shit like that. I don't celebrate that shit. I don't encourage fleece, and I don't see how they fleece in black America. You didn't go get your shit. I'm gonna quit saying that shit. You did not stand up, nigga, and go get your shit. You ain't never stood up and went and got it, nigga. Straight the fuck up. I grew up, nigga. I don't need no nigga to tell me about where I came from. I ain't seen no Africans do shit in Detroit. You understand? You know who been fucking up Detroit? Detroiters. And I love my city. That's no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying what it is. All that goddamn killing that went on in Detroit since the goddamn 80s and shit all the way up to today. It's getting better, but only niggas that was doing the killing was niggas from Detroit. A lot of mentally ill, and that go for every city. That's not just Detroit. I'm not just, but I'm just going to speak on where I came from. Nigga, you did that to yourself. You see what I'm saying? You did that to yourself. You niggas, most of these cities had control of, a lot of them cities, had control and didn't do a fucking thing with them cities when they had it. They could have, if they would have applied black power. Look at Harlem. Harlem was the blackest city in America for a long time. when you think about how small Harlem was, if you seen a map of how small Harlem was, Harlem had over 1 million black people in like nigga in like a three mile nigga. It was like crazy numbers smashed in. And so nigga, you know, when I was going to New York in the 80s to go see Dr. Ben and Dr. Well, I'm gonna say early 90s. I could, yeah, well, I did go in the late 80s. Early 90s, man, it was, man, nigga, you go out on the streets of Harlem, it would be so many black people out in Harlem. Nigga, you couldn't even move but 2, 3 steps, nigga, in front of you. It was so many people, black people on the street. Man, they done cleared that motherfucker out. They done cleared Harlem out, nigga. Harlem ain't even 50 fucking percent black no more. You understand what I'm saying? And you niggas crying about some fucking immigrants, and y'all allow these, you know, I mean, you had the shit. Look at Detroit. You understand what I'm saying? That soon, since '67, when they burnt that motherfucker down, yeah, nigga, they burnt it, and for the right reasons. But they never had the ingenuity to build that shit up. You can go and goddamn, and that shit went to tumbling ever since 1967. You know what I'm saying? They burnt that shit down. You know what the white people did? They moved out in the motherfucking suburbs, and because they had all the industry, they let that shit rot. Niggas didn't build that shit back. That shit rotted. And not only did they do it in Detroit, they did it wherever it was a riot. Oh, you niggas want a riot? I know you niggas ain't got no industry. So when you burn this shit down, bitch, this is where you gonna live. And until you learn industry, okay, I burn the motherfucker, I build it up. I take it over. Y'all didn't do that. You understand what I'm saying? You didn't do that. Nah, these Neanderthals is buying all these cities up for crumbs. And what they gonna do is they gonna build fucking houses on that shit you cannot afford, and they gonna move your black ass out of there. That ain't got nothing to do with no motherfucking immigrants. That got all to do with your dumb ass. Don't come in here talking that dumb shit to me. The fuck on out of here, man. Look in the mirror and deal with self. I'm getting the fuck out of here, y'all. And this is all in love. Take it. Take it. You ain't got to like me. I don't, you ain't got to like me. I didn't get up here to teach for you to like me, nigga. I'm just gonna give you the truth. And, take it or leave it. You ain't got to come back over here, never, ever. I wouldn't give a damn. But get this message today, and maybe one day it'll resonate. I want y'all to click that link down there. Video description, Patreon, get over there. Over 600 videos, too raw for YouTube. Y'all already know. You feel what I'm saying? I don't make no nigga comfortable. Okay? Just know that. Get over there. Generalseti One Stop, Etsy. Get you some classic DVDs, HD. See, that's classic. Get you some classic shit. You don't want no blurry shit. You don't want no AI. You want the official. I'll see y'all in a minute. Black Pop.